I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. I got it good. Do you know that? You know one of the greatest fringe benefits of doing what I do? You might think it's getting stuff like this, but it's not. It's meeting the people that made the stuff like this. Charlie and Mary Mullins. They just celebrated their anniversary. They're just, I think 24th. They're just the greatest people. They're the salt of the earth. And this is Cowboy Candy. And if you've never had Cowboy Candy, I weep for you. Cowboy Candy is kind of, think bread and butter pickles, but with jalapenos. And they're just one of the yummiest things in the world. And I'm a very, very fortunate person that I've met them and that they're friends of mine. And you see, it's amazing. You see Charlie is constantly in my videos, leaving comments. He's just such a stand-up guy. He really is. But he sent me this, and I'm like, do you mind if I do a review? He's like, no, man, if you want to, you can. I'm like, how could I not? Ready for the sweet sound of success? There you go. You know what? I bet you can make a cologne out of this. There'd be some people that'd be like, nah, you smell funny. But there'd be some people who go, oh my gosh, what's your name? I'm serious. Oh man. I'd be one of those people saying, what's your name? Cowboy Candy. So it's kind of like sweet, like bread and butter pickles, but with jalapenos. I'm gonna have some right now. Thank you, Charlie and Mary. I love you guys. I am Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Wow. It'll have a short shelf life. What time is it? 2 hours, it'll be gone. Now, I want to tell you immediately my thoughts. The flavor's great, but one of the problems that I've had with other Cowboy Candy, because it's a pretty common thing, is a lot of times the jalapenos are hot. I'm kidding. The jalapenos get soft and kind of squishy. These are not. They just have a wonderful little crunch still. I'm an idiot. Right before this video, I knocked on Foy's office door. I said, man, I'm doing a video real quick. I got something great. He goes, what do you got? I showed him this. He went, oh, I love that. So there's only one way around it. Well, there's two ways I can approach it. I can share with him. Or I could just eat this entire jar myself. You get the sweetness, but it's not overly syrupy. How much do you make of this, Charlie? Do you make like a giant batch of it? Like a big giant vat? Not that I'm asking for more. I'm just curious. Because I can imagine having just a whole shelf of these. Just get one, then when it's empty, get another one. Such a great snack. So what should I do? Should I eat them all? Should I share with Foy? I'm eating them all. can't stay here and eat it all right here because his office is right there. And he could come out and catch me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat a few more of these. And I'm going to go upstairs to my room. Wow. The flavor's great, but the crunch is what makes it. You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever had Cowboy Candy where it's mushy, soft kind of? Boy, not this. The flavor is so good. And I was gonna say, if you want to buy him, you can't. He's my friend, he gave them to me. The jar is half gone. Like, I could eat that for dinner, or breakfast, or lunch. I could eat that. That's a meal. And you know, I could, if you just sold the juice, the syrup that it comes in, you could sell that all day long. You see the bottles of nectar, like raspberry nectar, guava nectar? They're like really amazing textured nectar. Like, I'm telling you, you can do it. Charlie and Mary, I love you guys a lot. You're amazing. Thank you for saying that to me. And you know, it's really funny, the three of us are the only ones that enjoyed this. I enjoyed eating it, and they enjoyed watching me enjoy something that they made. Everybody else is like, yeah, whatever. For that, I'm sorry. But not really, because I'm going to go upstairs and eat the rest of these right now. Man, is it good. Oh yeah, heat, because it is jalapeno, but it's so mild. Or maybe I'm really broken, and I'm probably broken. I'm broken, but it's still mild. I mean, just about anybody can eat these. The flavor is so fantastic. So in the last video I did a video. Pardon me, excuse me. And somebody said, in the next video, they asked me to do a video with my goatee out. What do you think about that? I think I've done one video. I did a short once where I waved my goatee, it was down to here. And I did three, I've done three. I showed people, see how the braids in the center? I didn't learn that until about 2 months ago. Maybe 6 months ago. I'd always have it on one side, leaning more to the other because I just did it wrong. And now there's a secret. So I did a video of that where I braided my goatee, which is great because I did it in one take. And that sounds like it shouldn't be a big deal. I've done it thousands of times, but sometimes it takes 2 takes. And the other time I did it was, I shouldn't even say it. I did a video in the shower. A skull shaver wanted me to rep one of their products, so they sent me a skull shaver. And what I did was, I got in the shower, I put shaving cream on my whole head, and in one half I did the razor blade, and on the other half I did the skull shaver. And here's what I found. I know this is weird, we're mixing the skull shaver in with Cowboy Candy. There's some easy connection there somewhere. Here's what I found out about the skull shaver. If you have one, tell me if this is what you found. I found that initially, like just getting out of the shower, I went, wow, it's the same. I couldn't really feel a difference with my hands on the blade side or the skull shaver side. Skull shaver? Bulldog? I don't know what it was called. But skull shaver. Anyway, when I first did I couldn't tell the difference. It felt like, wow, this is really, really good. Two problems I had with the skull shaver. I can shave twice as fast. I could shave my entire head and face in the time it takes me to do half of my head with a skull shaver. It just took too long. So I think it's great if you're in a jam. If you're running late, you can do it in the car, or take it on a trip with you or something. But so that's one of the problems I had. But the other problem I had was, even though early in the morning you couldn't feel a difference, at 6 o'clock at night you could feel a big difference. And 6 o'clock at night, the side that was a skull shaver seemed way longer, way more rough than the side with the blade. Because I'm seeing these commercials where they say, I'm gonna have a few more. I'm seeing these commercials where they're trying to sell skull shaver style. There's a bunch more that are being made. And they said blades were not meant to shave your head. Baloney. I get the greatest shave. Of course, I've been doing it for so long, I'm good at it. Question for the men. Or the women. This is a question for both men and women. Because some women shave their legs or their arms or whatever, under their arms. What razor blades do you use? And here's why I'm bringing this up. Being a bald man, I shave every day. I can't stand stubble on my melon. I shave every single day. So, shaving every day for 20 years, you'll experiment. You will. You'll just try different razors, different blades. I have a blade. I've tried the Mach 3. You name it, I've tried it. Harry's. I've tried them all. Schick. Don't bleep me. I didn't say a bad word. Schick. Schick makes a razor. It's called the Hydro 5. Now, here's the thing about the Hydro 5. I have like lumberjack fur. I mean, I'm a hairy dude. So when I shave in the morning, I'm really shaving. Like some people don't have much hair, and their blades can probably last longer. I'm planing a door every morning when I shave practically. They have Schick Hydro. I don't know why I'm talking about this in a Cowboy Candy video, but I am. Schick Hydro has two different type of blades. One is green, the strip is green, there's some green on it, and one is blue. The box is green, the box is blue, okay? The green one, it's weird, by the way, that is like for sensitive skin and there's something. By reading them, you would think that the green one would be the one you'd want to go with. And I'm telling you, I've learned, I wonder if you guess, let's see a show of hands. How long do you think a razor blade lasts me? One blade. Keep in mind, I shave my head and my face and maybe some other body parts every single day. I can get almost 3 weeks out of one blade. I'm serious. With like a Mach 3, 4 days, 5 days. The blades just are no good. But here's the weird thing. The green Schick Hydro 5, it's no good. I get half the life out of it than the blue. So if you're a dude or you're a gal, you want to shave your legs or shave your dome or anywhere else you want to shave, and you haven't tried the Schick Hydro 5, then you need to do it. It's an amazing blade. It lasts longer. How did we get on this? Oh, if you want me to do a video with this thing out, please let me know. Cowboy Candy for my really good friends, Mary and Charlie. I love you guys a lot. Thank you for saying this to me. You guys are great. Tell somebody you love them. Because you know what? They need to hear it. Because I love you and you needed to hear that right now. I know you did. In the description box, all the normal stuff. My son and Johnny right here, and the lifeboat. Check them out. Up on top, you'll see pepperology and all the challenges I've done since this journey began. I'm going to sneak upstairs with this Cowboy Candy and eat the rest. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.